What's up, everybody? News Now Ohio. All right, just giving you guys a little update on my civil lawsuit, guys. So we have a conference, a Zoom conference on the 15th at 3 o'clock. I have to sign in the thing. I got the link and everything 5 minutes prior, and I don't know what's involved in that, but it's like some kind of conference. It's going to be me, the magistrate, and the defense attorney for the city and the cop. So I don't know what's all involved in that. If anybody can shoot me a comment on what they know, if they know anything about what will be discussed in that, blah blah blah, that'd be great. But I mean, other than that, pretty much the same old thing going on, guys. I quit running the raffle because nobody cared. So I just realized I'm pretty much on my own on the lawyer. You know what I mean? If I somehow miraculously get enough in my GoFundMe, then that'd be great. But I've only gotten, I think, like $35 so far or something like that. So I'm just going to let it sit there, and it can get returned to anybody who sent it when its time's up. I think it said April. So if you donated, and you'll see your money come back in April. I mean, if I can't raise enough to get a lawyer, I'm not going to keep no money on it. So there's no point in that. But yeah, then anyway, I did that last video where I mentioned Lieutenant Richardson. He didn't want to identify. Well, he identified, but he didn't want to force his subordinate to identify. So I think me and my wife's going to go uptown and put a FOIA request in for whoever drives 444. So my wife just come back to the shop, and she come in and told me that he was pretty much harassed, stalking her. That she saw him. They made eye contact at a light going opposite directions. He flipped a U-turn, coming around. But by the time he come down the road where our shop is here, she was already out of the car and in the house, or in the shop, and told me. So I walked out and was, sure enough, there he was. So, yeah, I mean, I guess they want another officer to be called defendant, because I'm not going to tolerate them, screwing around with my wife. They want to take their anger out on somebody, take it out on me. They're not going to take it out on my family. But I ran into one of the cops that was there the night that the officer that assaulted me, and he was the one that I turned to and was like, "So do you think I'm misconducting?" Me and my wife still laugh about me saying that. But I looked at him and was like, "So you think I'm misconducting?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I do. Oh yeah." Well, what's so funny about it, guys, is that I just saw him yesterday, I think. And hang on. I just saw him yesterday. And I told him, I was like, "So, did you see my other video?" And he was like, "Oh, no, I don't think so," which I know he did. And I was like, "So, have you read City of Houston vs. Hill?" He's like, "Oh, I've read it. I was like, "So, do you still think I was misconducting? You still think that I can't call a cop a dirty, low-life piece of shit?" He's like, "Oh, no comment. Like, yeah, okay, buddy. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you say, I see how it is. You didn't know that case law prior to your interaction with me that night. And by rights, guys, I think that maybe I should have put the other two cops on the lawsuit that were there for failure to act. I mean, what do you guys think? You think I should have put them on the lawsuit too, because they stood there and let him do that to me? They didn't intervene. They didn't stop him. They didn't say, hey, Evan, slow down, man. This is his rights. They did none of that. They just went right along with it. I mean, I'm sure it's because he was the FTO, so he was probably in charge there. But regardless, if a cop sits by and does nothing while injustice happens, he is just as guilty as the one doing the actual injustice to somebody. That's just the bottom line. No different than when anybody that was standing around when they went during World War II when they did that to the Jewish people. Ain't none of them people innocent. The people that stood around and watched that happen are just as guilty as the ones who did it. And that's just the bottom line. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, I should have added them onto the lawsuit. I mean, at least just not intervening, because I feel, and I'm pretty sure that it would be their duty to intervene. I mean, anybody knows if I'm wrong, you feel free to correct me, but I'm pretty sure an officer's job would be to intervene even if it's one of their officers, fellow officers, doing that. I mean, that's committing a crime. It may be a federal crime, but it's still a crime. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they're duty bound to intervene. So, if anybody knows different, let me know. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go out, and I'm always cop watching, guys. Anytime I'm outside driving or riding with anybody or my wife, I'm cop watching. Because anytime we see a cop, I make whoever I'm with stop. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to try to take me a nap in this damn place. I hate it. But, yeah, I'm a little worn out. I've been sick for the past few days. And I'm just now, like, kind of getting over it. You know, I don't know if you can tell by my voice that I still got it a little bit, you know. But I'm feeling a lot better today than I have. So, but, all right, y'all. I'm out of here. And remember to comment and like the video. Y'all be cool. News Now How out.